Ishibon and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an update on Thomas Partey. So, yes, let's talk about more stuff. Let's talk about Thomas Partey and more transfer news coming your way. Well, yes, according to AFC Bell, yesterday ended the week that we indicated that Arsenal intend to pay Thomas Partey's release clause. This was not just a guess, but a piece of information crossed with more than one person AFC Bell spoke with. Thomas's return to Madrid early speaks of something in the same direction. Arsenal has postponed what they were intending to do for a good reason, but the deal will happen this summer. Arsenal and Thomas Partey are agreed on their terms on the next 4-year contract. The club has made a great effort behind the scenes in this deal, and it is not inconceivable that it will abandon its promise to the player and those around him to complete the deal and realize his dream of playing in the London club. As we've said many times, as we know how boring and exhausting, it's just a matter of time. So yes, it's a matter of time that Thomas Partey comes to Arsenal, man. As boring it may seem, it is the reality. And talking about Thomas Partey, why is it not done? Why is Thomas Partey not done, man? It should have been done by now. All the Arsenal fans are just telling me that. So yes, Arteta has opened up about the transfer window closing on 5th of October. He said it's not ideal. It creates a lot of uncertainty in the club and in the players' mind about the future. But we try to be fair and be honest with everybody and do our business in the right way. Let's see how things will turn out. And yes, Schalke are keen on signing Arsenal goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. Out of nowhere, the Sky Sports News has come up with these news. They may be keen. Arsenal are not keen of getting or letting Emiliano Martinez leave for any amount of money. And yes, talking about Valencia's deal, Valencia are eyeing a loan transfer for Arsenal's Matteo Guendouzi with £16 million option to buy. Well, yes, the Spanish club want to do a 1-year loan deal with a fixed option to buy at 16 million. And Valencia want an answer by next weekend on a potential deal with Arsenal, preferring a straight sale to fund other business, including Lille defender Gabriel. So 16 million pounds, I don't think so. 16 million pounds is the best buck for Guendouzi, man. Well, moving on. Well, Vivian Miedema's last season, she finished the Barclays FAWSL top scorer with 16 goals. She was Barclays FAWSL most assists she had with 8. And UWCL's top scorer with 10 goals. Vivian Miedema was a beast last season, man. Well, moving on, Marco Conterio has opened up about, here's a tweet from him. He says, Sampdoria is interested in Mohamed Elneny of Arsenal and is ready to borrow from Arsenal. So yes, Mohamed Elneny on loan to Sampdoria. Sampdoria want Mohamed Elneny, man. Well, moving on, Sam Lee says no interest in Hossein Aouar from Man City. Yes, now Man City's whole and sole idea is about getting Koulibaly and Messi and fix the defense and midfield and the attack. So yes, they are not at all interested in Hossein Aouar to bring them to Man City. Unbelievable. But let's talk about the news of the day. Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr has made a great offer to Arsenal midfielder Mesut Ozil, an annual salary of $20 million, which is 15 million euros, man. And yes, Al Nassr have contacted Ozil's agent with the intention of making a preliminary agreement for next season. If they are unable to sign him this year, it is said that they have promised to make him the new Prince of Saudi Arabia and will not spare any sacrifices for it. This comes from Fanatic, though I may not believe it. I may not believe it completely, but yes, this is the latest that Mesut Ozil is being wanted by a club. So yes, there is some truth to it, but not much. Well, if Koulibaly leaves, Napoli have chosen Socrates as his replacement. There is already an agreement in place with Arsenal for 4.5 million euros. So yes, 4.5 million euros. Socrates is already a Napoli player, man. And talking about more stuff, Fabrizio Romano has opened up about Gabriel Magalhaes. He says he's an Arsenal player. Do not worry. So yes, it's done. Gabriel to Arsenal is a done deal, man. It's not been announced for some reasons, but yes. And yes, he is a fan of Al Nassr club in Saudi Arabia. He says, I'm a fan of Al Nassr club in Saudi Arabia and Arsenal in England. I know very well that my Saudi team is able to pay Ozil's salaries. They have rich men. The deal will be done. The team coach believes that Ozil is able to help the team in the AFC Champions League, which will be held in 2 weeks. And these parts determine the course of the deal. I don't completely believe it, because these guys are just gassing us up and probably will laugh off when we don't get the deal done. Well, moving on. Talking about Kolasinac, well, the transfer fee may be as low as £5 million, but freeing those 100k a week from Kolasinac will be the key. That's another £5.2 million. That is £10.2 million in total saved. And more than that, his basic wage is 100k per week, but he earns an additional 40k per week each week that he's in our match day squad. So imagine Kolasinac's colossal wages will definitely off the chart. Well, talking about more stuff, and yes, according to other news sources as well, that Al Nassr have made the best financial offer for Ozil. that don't the exact figure is not known yet, but yes, Ozil is definitely being watched by Al Nassr. So yes, Ozil from Arsenal is definitely going to be off the charts, man, off the wage bill. Ozil is definitely going to leave Arsenal this transfer window. Well, moving on, Paris Saint-Germain have actually are definitely keeping an eye on Hector Bellerin. Yes, there's another report which suggests that Hector Bellerin is definitely about to leave Arsenal, and Paris Saint-Germain would be the best sort of destination for him. Well, moving on. Well, Laura has opened up about with Darren Bent about the future of Arsenal. She says, "What we've seen from Arteta gives us so much hope." Darren says, "There's a sense of direction and you can see the identity." Laura says, "I hope patience is afforded by the fans and the board." Arsenal fans Laura Woods and Darren Bent are feeling very positive right now because they believe that Arteta is the man to get the things done. Well, Talk Sports' Alex Crook has given an update on potential outgoings at Arsenal, with Rob Holding set to join Newcastle on loan this week. Yes, the Gunners defender played the full 90 minutes of the Community Shield, and yes, it looks like since the arrival of Gabriel will push Holding down the pecking order. Crook said, "I thought Rob Holding was particularly good at Wembley, which is a strange one because I'm told he's going to join Newcastle on loan this week." Another player who possibly could be on his way out is Ainsley. Wolves have had one bid of £15 million rejected, but they're expected to come back. Arsenal are looking in the region of £25 million. Although it's said that Arsenal may reconsider their plans to sell Ainsley and the club could actually hang on to him. So yes, the reality is that he will stay. So let's see. Well, Arsenal are reportedly looking to offer new contracts to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Emiliano Martinez. New contracts to 3 players, man. Well, our 3 MVPs. Well, yes, moving on to Dani Ceballos. Well, he has been snapped training with Real Madrid. Yes, the former Gunners loanee returned to the Bernabeu after helping Arsenal lift the FA Cup. The 2019-2020 loan spell may have ended, but reports suggest that Mikel Arteta is keen on second temporary move for his compatriot. But he has been linked with Real Betis as well, so let's see how things will turn out. Will Dani Ceballos come back to Arsenal? Only time will tell. And let's move on with Mesut Ozil. Well, we already spoke about the Turkish site Fanatic speculates that the Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr can afford his wages, but let's see. Well, it was on this day 9 years ago that Arsenal signed Spanish midfielder Mikel Arteta from Everton. Nearly a decade later, he is back at the Emirates with the most important job at the club. Mikel Arteta is forging quite a reputation, man. 2 silverware straight away. That's not an easy feat, man. And moving on, Arsenal's opening fixtures and kickoff times have been announced. There have been some tweaks to the original schedule so that the broadcasters can have their say. So Saturday, September 12th, Fulham away, 12:30 p.m. BST in BT Sport. Sunday, September 20th, West Ham home, 2 p.m. Sky Sports. Monday, September 28th, Liverpool away, 8 p.m. Sky Sports. So yes, this is the reality. It is going to be lit. I might be sneaking in my watch-alongs in between, but let's see. Well, moving on, Valencia have joined Villarreal in the race to sign Matteo Guendouzi. It's already mentioned, but Guendouzi has been encouraged to find a new club by Mikel Arteta. Yes, a move that has sent a warning to the rest of his squad over player behavior. We know what happened. Neil Maupay broke Matteo Guendouzi, man. Yes, he broke his career, and this is just turning out to the worst, man. Manchester United are aiming to make a move for Arsenal target Dayo Upamecano. Yes, since they landed Donny van de Beek, the Red Devils have been quiet in their summer transfer window, with Jadon Sancho a top priority. But with Dortmund so far playing hardball with United over Sancho, they have targeted other areas. Alongside Donny van de Beek, they would want to fix their defense, but it looks like Upamecano is the next target in United sights. With just 12 days to go until the start of the Premier League season, the RB Leipzig defender, who's 21 years of age, has long been a target for Arsenal, but the Gunners have struggled to find the spare cash to spend on such a signing without making sales first. So yes, let's talk about it. Arsenal have shared a picture of Ainsley on their Instagram stories of the Community Shield win over Liverpool. Well, yes, fans are eagerly waiting news of whether the versatile winger and fullback is going to stay at the club. Well, because after Wolves balked at his asking price now, Maitland-Niles said it was a special moment, the first time I ever played on my birthday and playing at Wembley, fighting for another cup and another title for the club. We brought it home today, and it's just a fantastic feeling that this group of boys have proved something last season and kept going on to this season. So yes, it's really great to see that. Well, here's if you ever come across with this news that according to an Algerian site, Well, Arsenal set to sign side Benrahma for 28 million euros. I just came across this site and it looks like it's fake. Yes, there's a fake site that is already mentioning that side Benrahma to Arsenal is a done deal for 28 million euros. Arsenal will pay that much amount of money, and yes, Saad Benrahma is already done. Yes, that website suggests that it's already done. So if you ever come across with this kind of a website, please do not believe them at all, because Saad Benrahma to Arsenal has not been done yet. Arsenal may be interested, but right now Arsenal are completely hell bent to sign a midfielder. So if you come across with this kind of news, please do not believe them. Those are definitely not true. So yes, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes from this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe. We are on a mission of reaching 20,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Let's reach there, man. Let's do it. IG Army, let's do it, man.